Yeah, good morning. I'm here to provide an operational update into activity that's occurred in the past week in relation to Operation Eclipse. SAPOL's undertaken activity to disrupt organised crime syndicates driving the illicit tobacco market in South Australia. Investigations continue to identify those that are involved in the cross-border trafficking of illicit tobacco, and that has resulted in the largest seizure to date of illicit tobacco in South Australia. On the 13th of August, Operation Eclipse searched industrial premises at Edinburgh that was being used as a distribution warehouse. It resulted in the seizure of 8.6 million cigarettes, 1 tonne of loose tobacco and 1.3 million filled tobacco tubes, valued in excess of $8 million. It's believed that that distribution warehouse was being used to supply illicit retail outlets in both the metropolitan and regional areas. This seizure is subject to ongoing investigation. Investigations of this nature are complex, and this is one of a number of large seizures that SAPOL have made that are still currently having investigation undertaken into them. This is supported with the arrest of a 57-year-old man from Paraka, on the 11th of August 2025 in relation to the seizure of $1.65 million worth of illicit tobacco, $10,000 and 9,700 cash at Paraka on the 24th of October 2024. That man has been charged with 3 counts of money laundering and has been bailed to appear in the Elizabeth Magistrates Court. Eclipse has seen that the organised crime syndicates operating in South Australia are fluid as they seek to gain control of the illicit market. They continue to evolve their operational activity and their operating model in an attempt to prevent disruption by law enforcement. SAPOL continue to monitor these changes and we obviously are speaking with our partners to suppress the criminal activity aligned with the illicit tobacco market and also disrupt the financial operations of these syndicates. We're seeking to strengthen our fight against the syndicates that are seeking to establish in South Australia to ensure public safety. To date, Operation Eclipse has searched 204 premises, seized $36.8 million in illicit tobacco products and restrained $22.8 million in assets. As a result of the seizures last week, we're seeking any further information of persons that have any information in relation to those that are involved in trafficking of illicit tobacco between the states, information of where illicit tobacco is being stored, and information of anyone that may be supporting the illicit tobacco industry. I ask you, if you have that information, to contact police and call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. I'll now take any questions.
What tipped you off to search this particular warehouse?
Yeah, for operational reasons, I won't say how that's occurred, but what I will say is we have a clear focus on those people that are running tobacco products between interstate and South Australia, and as a result of those investigations, that has led us to that warehouse.
But you haven't made any arrests over the Edinburgh haul?
Not yet, but as I said, these investigations are complex in nature with these seizures. The arrest for the seizure back in October last year evidences that, and I'm confident that further arrests will come as a result of seizures we've had to date.
How disruptive is the $8 million seizure? How does that flow down to street level?
If you look at the size of the seizure, it's fairly evident that that is certainly going to impact the supply in both the metropolitan and regional areas to tobacco shops that are operating. We're fully aware that there's probably other storage areas that are holding illicit tobacco, but to take $8 million out in one swipe is very, very good.